Most traders see boredom as a problem, a sign that something's wrong, that they're missing opportunity, that they need to do something. But in truth, boredom is the clearest signal that you're finally doing this right. When your trading feels slow, repetitive, and uneventful, it means your process is working. You've eliminated randomness. You're no longer chasing noise. You've reached the stage where trading is no longer about stimulation. It's about precision. That emptiness you feel in the quiet parts of the session, that's discipline manifesting itself. Boredom is what happens when you stop gambling and start operating like a professional. The novice trader's brain is wired for dopamine, for the rush of being in a trade, the thrill of movement, the high of seeing candles jump. But professionals have rewired their brains for consistency. They've trained themselves to find satisfaction in patience. When you start trading from structure, your excitement shifts from what's happening now to how well did I follow my process. The market doesn't need to entertain you. Your job is to execute, not to be stimulated. If your trading day feels monotonous, it's because you've finally reduced the chaos. The goal isn't to feel something every day. It's to protect your capital, your energy, and your focus for when the right setup appears. The trader who craves excitement will always be early, always over-leveraged, always reacting to emotion instead of structure. But the one who embraces boredom understands that calm is a sign of control. It's not dullness, it's signal filtering. It's choosing quality over quantity. The truth is, boredom is what keeps you from blowing up. It's what stands between you and overtrading. The more you resist it, the more you trade to fill the silence. And that's how discipline collapses. Every time you act from impatience, you trade your long-term edge for a short-term hit of relief. But when you can sit through that restlessness, really sit through it, you start to see it differently. You begin to realize that boredom isn't an obstacle, it's feedback. It's the market telling you that right now, there's nothing to do. And that awareness alone can save you thousands. Boredom also reveals how emotionally dependent most traders are on the market. The silence between trades feels uncomfortable because it exposes how much of your identity has been tied to activity and outcome. The professional trader breaks that attachment. They don't need the market to feel alive. They find satisfaction in showing up, observing, and executing with restraint. They measure success by how well they preserved structure, not how many trades they took. Think of boredom as a mirror. It reflects your relationship with discipline. Do you see it as punishment, or do you see it as mastery? The difference between those two perspectives determines whether you evolve or stay stuck. The more comfortable you get with the uneventful parts of trading, the faster you grow. Because those are the moments where you either lose your composure or strengthen it. Each minute you sit still while others act impulsively, you're compounding discipline, quietly, invisibly, but powerfully. And here's the paradox. Once you accept boredom, it starts to disappear. It transforms into focus. You stop counting minutes and start noticing context, volume, structure, behavior. You start seeing what others miss because you're not reacting. You're observing. The boredom that once felt suffocating becomes your edge. Because the trader who can stay calm long enough to wait for the right moment will always have the advantage over the one who trades out of restlessness. Trading will never stop testing you. Some days, the test comes through volatility. Other days, it comes through silence. But both are equally dangerous if you're not self-aware. When the market is dead, the temptation is to force something. When it's wild, the temptation is to overcommit. The antidote to both is the same: patience. The ability to sit with whatever the market gives you without breaking your structure. So if your sessions have started to feel uneventful, if you find yourself bored, calm, detached, don't panic. That's not a step backward. It's a sign of progress. You're becoming the kind of trader who's dangerous, not because you're reckless, but because you're disciplined. Boredom is no longer something to escape. It's proof that your emotions no longer control you. The market will always test your ability to wait, to observe, to not react. The ones who pass those tests don't just survive. They scale. They don't measure progress by excitement, but by composure. And in a business where chaos never ends, the calmest trader wins. So next time you feel bored, smile. Because that feeling means you're finally trading like a professional.